The euro versus US dollar and the pound versus US dollar is higher. The dollar versus yen is lower. To start the new trading week, I'll go through the technicals that are driving the three major currency pairs to kickstart your trading day in the US / North American sessions. Let's get started. I'm going to start by taking a longer term look at the daily chart of the euro versus US dollar. And if we look at these swing highs through here, here, we moved above it here, we failed, and then tried to use this level of support and resistance through here. Finally, broke below this level, came down, then used this level as resistance, came down, moved some resistance, came down, traded above it here, and then used this level of support here before moving to the upside. It wasn't until, again, this is a daily chart toward the mid July, August, September of last year that we started to use this level as resistance again before moving to the downside. And it wasn't until this month that the price moved, or last month, this month, March, that the price moved up, and we went to the high of that swing area right here at 1.09487, right around the 1.0950, and found some willing sellers against the high of that level, as you do, and we started to rotate back a little bit to the downside. As you can see, we're trading back within that yellow area between 1.0886 and 1.09487, and this area is going to be a key level in trading this week. If we can move above it, it's more bullish. If we move below it, then we could see further downside momentum in the euro versus US dollar. Let's take a closer look at the 4-hour chart. And if we take a look at the 4-hour chart and go back from this September high to the low price that we saw in the month of January, the 61.8% retracement comes in 1.08174. And trading last week, we moved a little bit below it in the beginning of the week, making the low for the week at that time, and then rotated to the upside where we found resistance right here against a swing area through here, which was nice, and then rotated back to the downside. And as you can see, we did find support buyers near the 61.8% retracement again on Thursday, Friday's trade, and rotated back to the upside and trade here today. We are moving above this other swing area right here near the 108.725 and finding some support buyers. And so the buyers are more in control here in this pair. We do have that upside resistance off of the daily chart. Again, that comes in at 1.09487. Here we also have this that within that 487 level is this swing area up here between 109.36 to 109.54. So key area off the daily chart, key area off a more closer 4-hour chart. Be aware of that area on the downside. Watch 1.08725 as support. We stay above that level, the bias is more bullish. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen, and we might as well do the same routine by taking a look at the daily chart to start off. And the reason why I want to do that is because like the euro versus US dollar, we went up to test a key swing area over the last month or so of trading, actually the last week of trading, I should say. And the 50% midpoint of the move up from the September low to this level right through here. Now, we've traded above and below that 50% retracement with not paying much attention to it during last month's trading, but during this month's trading, we have seen some resistance up here within that, near the 50% retracement and near the swing area between 149.07 and 149.39. Be aware of that in trading this week. As you can see, we're trading below that area, below the 149.21 level and that swing area. So be aware of that. By the way, that swing area goes back in time to places over here, before moving to the upside. Okay, down to it. So right there. So it's a combination of the 50% and the swing area. So let's remember 149.22 and go to the 4-hour chart. And 149.22 is going to be above this 100 bar moving average on the 4-hour chart. Put a horizontal line in sort of around where it's going to be, right around that level. You can see that in trading last week, we came up toward the high, or on Friday, we came up toward that high level, also near the falling 100 bar moving average on the 4-hour chart, and found willing sellers against that level. So that was a good technical move. We did it also right here and found willing sellers against the 100-hour moving average on that 22 level right there. Trading here today, we moved a little bit higher toward that level and then rotated back to the downside. We are now back below the 100 bar moving average of the 4-hour chart, 148.88. Keep that level in mind as well as a level of resistance, in addition to this swing area here, which was a swing low right here, another swing low right here, and here, and here, and here. They're forming this nice floor. Then it got a little wonky through here, trading below it and above it, and did the same through in trading last week because of 100 bar moving average. 22 level seemed to be a little bit more in the focus of traders. So be aware of that 22. Again, that's 50% retracement of the daily chart when we have the 100 bar moving average on the 4-hour chart. And as you can see, we're trading now below the swing area right here. So all things are pointing more to the downside here for the dollar versus yen to start off the trading week. Keep those upside levels in mind. As long as the price remains below that, the price can continue its rotation to the downside. The first target comes in at 148.10. Then we start to look toward this swing area through here, near the 147.20, 21 to 33 level on the downside. We talked about that last week, and we held support against that level before moving to the upside. Let's take a look at the sterling versus US dollar to end our look. And we might as well keep the same pattern going. Take a look at the daily chart. And if we take a look at the daily chart and look at this high right here, which goes back to September of last year, down to the low price right here, the price is not only above the 50%, but also above the 61.8% at 129.23. We'll keep that 129.23 level in mind as we go to the 4-hour chart. 129.23 is right here near, at that 61.8. It's a September. Same thing. You can see how the price has based near that level, also near this swing area, going back in time more recently to October, November, December of last year, where we traded above and below this level right through here, but use that level at a number of different times. So here too, before moving to the downside, we return back to that level or that area, I should say, right here, here, in trading last week. We did find some support. Try support buyers against the 61.8, fell a little bit below that level on Friday, but reestablished support. For most part, we've stayed above the 129.22 level and trading here today, pushing to the upside. So the buyers are more in control, get above the high price from last week, and we start to look toward this swing area up through here, which goes back in time, but also through here, and here before moving to the downside. So that level's near the 130.44 to 130.58 will be the next key target on the top side. So there you have it. Look at the three major currency pairs to kickstart your trading day: the euro, the sterling, and the dollar versus yen. So use that to your advantage. My name is Greg McCloskey. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.